Welcome. This is Model Builder, the model development process, and available options, a quick clips video resource for SDSFIE training. This training resource is designed for all users who want to learn about creating SDSFIE vector models using Model Builder. There are no prerequisites for this webinar. The overall goal for our training resources is that all SDSFIE users understand the purpose, structure, and parts of the SDSFIE family of standards or standards framework and how to implement those standards. The specific objectives for this presentation are that the audience gains an understanding of the following: the basic process for creating a new model, the core use of Model Builder, creating an adaptation, and options for using Model Builder. In the more extensive SDSFIE Portal Tools Model Builder video, a 6-step process for developing a new Vector Logical Data Model, or LDM, is defined. Step 1. The user defines requirements for the new model at the elemental level. This includes all of the feature classes, fields, domains, domain values, and relationships that are needed in the target geodatabase. If a parent model is specified, then the profile, which we use to mean delete, extension, and change actions necessary to meet the defined requirements are determined. These requirements, as shown, can be based upon standards external to SDSFIE, other business data schemas, federal regulations, organizational rules and standard operating procedures, or best practices recommended by SMEs. In Step 2, after extraneous elements are targeted for profiling, requirement gaps are identified in the parent model. In some cases, changes are needed, and in others, extensions. Before creating new elements from scratch, and to enhance interoperability per rules set forth in the SDSFIE Vector Implementation Guidance, or SFIG, other current models in the registry must be searched for matching element concepts, and those elements used wherever possible. In Step 3, an empty Adaptation Submission Workbook, or ASW template, is downloaded from the tool interface. If the intention is for the final GDB to be compliant with SDSFIE Gold version 5, that version of the ASW should be downloaded. Similarly, if the intent is to be SDSFIE Gold version 4, then the pre-5.0 ASW should be used. In Step 4, the ASW template is populated with the elemental requirements defined in Step 1 and 2. The syntax and logic used to specify the model elements and their properties must be as exact as possible during this process. In Step 5, the populated ASW is uploaded and imported into Model Builder. The tool first performs a validate step on the specified model and reports any discrepancies with SFIG rules and any errors in syntax or logic. If no errors are identified, the user can proceed to create the model. If errors are reported, the following process is used to address the errors, often iteratively. First, the user downloads an error report. Second, the user edits the populated ASW in an attempt to fix every reported error. Third, the user uploads the edited ASW and reruns the model validate function. The user iterates on this loop until no errors are reported, at which point the model can be created. In Step 6, the user can inspect and verify the integrity of the draft LDM in Model Viewer or as an Excel workbook. The user could perform other use cases there as needed, such as generating an Esri geodatabase, or GDB, with a schema corresponding exactly to that of the new model, and perhaps using that empty GDB as the target for a data migration task. Note that Steps 3, 4, 5, and 6 all involve interactions with the SDSFIE portal, and thus require a user account. Within this general workflow, there are two options available to provide additional flexibility and functionality for the types of models to be created. First, as mentioned previously, the ASW provides for specification of a parent model. If specified as in Case A, then an adaptation of the specified parent model is created. This is the most common use case for Model Builder. Alternatively, as shown in Case B, a brand new parentless model is created with no ties to another model in the Portal registry. This use case can be used to create new major versions of SDSFIE V, like the forthcoming 5.0, or can be used to create non-SDSFIE V compliant models for organizations outside of DoD. One additional option for model creation is presented in Case C, the GDB to LDM tool for ArcGIS. This custom tool produces an LDM in the form of a populated ASW, with the extension tabs populated with a row for each of the elements present in an Esri geodatabase. There are many variations possible once the ASW is created, including specifying or not specifying a parent model, and editing the ASW to remove from the set of extensions or add other elements not found in the GDB. This concludes the Model Builder, the Model Development Process, and Available Options presentation, a Quick Clips video training resource. The next 3 videos in this series on Model Builder are listed here. If you want a more comprehensive training video on Model Builder, see the first background resource listed here. All these and videos on other in-depth topics and background content are available from the Training Resources page at the URL shown. Thank you for your interest in SDSFIE.